Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Michigan Wolverines facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
So the Wolverines starting five. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. Then it's Flash in at the one spot.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harvard.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg. Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
And the Cardinals making a change here. Russell's checked in. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. The three, and the shot is good. Flash has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And thinking back to the Fab Five, they were five freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros, all of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
Smith left side. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Wolverines shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Stevenson dishes to Jefferson. The three ball, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Jefferson. That's 7 points for Freak.
Wow, what a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Russell with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Payton. Rejected by Taylor. Here's Freak. He has 7. Baseline try. And there's another one for the Wolverines.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
On the court for Michigan. Freak in at shooting guard. Smith is out there with Taylor, and it's Stevenson in at the point. And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. So Michigan ends up going with the new group. Louisville trails by 8.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
Mack, the pass to Hughes. To the right side. Looking to end the run. The offensive rebound. Tries it again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wolverines.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Payton, he's checked in for Louisville. Price comes in for Ogier. And a change for the Wolverines. Stevenson's checked in. Well, Greg, Louisville with 3 college national championships. The first 2 coming in the 80s. Their coach then, Denny Crum.
Yeah, they won 2 back in 80 and then also 86. The program hasn't had a lot of coaching changes. Almost everyone who leads the program stays on for a long time.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish. And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Now, Freak, he's got 9. Got it off in time, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game for the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
And Louisville making a change here. Odom's checked in. They've got Harrell. He's out there with White. And it's Odom in at the 2 spot.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan. A lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
And for the Wolverines, Freak in at 2 guard. Jones is out there with Ellis. And there's Flash. And it's Smith in at the 5. Down low. Now here's Freak. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Freak's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Wolverines.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Louisville trails by 5. Well, Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools, Clark, for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab 5 group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads from Ann Arbor.
Both teams. The Wolverines leading by 11. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then it's White. Then there's Harrell. And it's Mack in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Screen by Smith. Off the screen. And it's Freak missing.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Passes it to Flash. It's stolen. Here's White. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there. If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
And he gets it to go. And now just a 5-point Wolverine lead. Here's Flash. Kicks it to Freak. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the second half. Smith dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 5. Smith kicks to Freak. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Freak.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Lets it go from deep, and he gets it to go. And now it's a 10-point Wolverine lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Wolverines.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Louisville again missing. Fade away. Mack grabs the miss. And here's Louisville. It's a 10-point game. Here's White. Nails the wide-open jump shot. 41 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Here's Flash. On the wing, Jones. Here's Freak. Sinks the three-pointer. And Michigan leads by 11.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Here's Rozier. Pass to White. The three. Offensive rebound. Harrell. And he goes